Hi, this is a video on how to do some advanced searching in Business Source Complete. I'm going to be looking for a couple of different topics. I'm going to start with looking for issues related to articles related to gender identity in Egypt. I'm going to do some advanced searching using Boolean connectors like OR to broaden my search or look for multiple search terms. I'm going to start with just looking for typing in Egypt, and then I'm going to type in LGBT or LGBTQ or gender identity. Oops. I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. I'm doing this one because the phrase or the concept of LGBT or LGBTQ, LGBT, these are terms that have evolved over time. And so I want to find things that have both LGBT or LGBTQ with them. So that will bring back articles that has either one of those two terms in it. But then I also want to look for gender identity. Gender identity is a newer phrase, and I know in many databases, LGBT or LGBTQ is also used to represent when you're searching for articles related to gender identity. But looking for articles that have all three of these things in them may broaden my search a little. So doing this search, I get 76 results. That's not too bad when you're looking for something fairly specialized. And so you'll see gender identity right here is coming up in the subject term. It's also coming up as just keyword search, and you'll see gender identity, gender role. So there are a couple of different terms that I may want to search on as well. And then you'll also see LGBT, gender identity, and LGBTQ are all things that are coming up as well. I want to think beyond just Egypt, and I want to think a little bit about the region. So I'm going to search for Egypt or North Africa. The database will look for articles that reference either Egypt or North Africa and LGBT or LGBTQ or gender identity. This broadened my search a little bit to 123 articles. Doing a search like this will broaden the search from just one specific country to a region. That can sometimes give you a different perspective, or maybe give you some other things to go on. The other search I want to do is going to be still using the or and the and with the Boolean, but is also going to use truncation. Truncation is using the asterisk to search for words that have the same root. So I'm going to look for Japan and disabilities. Actually, I'm going to look for I'm going to put the asterisk in because that will search for anything that is disability, disabilities. You look for anything that has that root in it. Disabled, and then I want to look for issues related to disability in Japan in the workplace. So I'm going to do workplace. And I'm putting the asterisk or using a truncation symbol after employ because I want to look for employee, employment, that type of thing. So this brings back 552 articles. Now I am still searching multiple databases. You will see the show all up here. If I scroll down, you will see where these articles are coming from. If you want to do a more specific search, you can go into a specific database and get into maybe some of their subject terms or thesaurus and maybe get even a little more specific. But when you are getting started and you're taking that step beyond just a general search and to get in a little more specific, this is a good way to kind of get a feel for what is out there. Thanks. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.